Out of all the Shopify apps out there, these three in particular should be on every single Shopify store. What's going on, guys? It's Spencer here. If you're new to the channel, I run a growth focused agency by the name of Easy A Media, where we help multiple 6- and 7-figure brands increase their sales profitably. Now, in today's video, I'm really excited to jump into some of our personal favorite apps at our agency and ones that we use every single day to make sure that we're delivering the best results possible and getting the absolute most out of our Shopify stores. Now, I know there are a ton of fantastic Shopify apps, so trying to get it down to just 3 was pretty tough. With that said, if you have a different top 3 or there's some other Shopify apps that I haven't talked about in this video that you think are worthy of this list, make sure you drop a comment down below sharing your favorite apps. With that said, let's go into the number 1 app that we recommend for all Shopify stores. All right, app number 1 is going to be Loox.app. Now, if you've never heard of Loox.app, you are definitely missing out. There are a ton of great review apps, but honestly, none of them compare to Loox.app when it comes to how they are actually shown on your website and the actual pricing of it as well. This app can actually start at as low as $9 a month, but even then, to get video reviews, full customization, and removing their personal branding is only $35 a month. I'm sure it's pretty obvious to say, but if you are not using reviews on your store, you are missing out on a tremendous amount of sales. But assuming you're already using reviews, using an app like Loox.app is incredibly powerful. And the reason why it's so powerful is because, as you can see on their homepage, you're actually able to show raw videos and raw photos on the website. Now, prior to Loox.app, we would have to sometimes build custom flows and have certain things in place in order to actually collect user-generated content. But Loox.app makes it incredibly simple to actually set up. And to show you an example of what this looks like, as you can see, leveraging Loox allows you to fully show all of the best reviews that you have and the photos that go along with them. These are the types of reviews that are going to sell your product like crazy and actually allow people to see themselves in these videos and in these photos. There's also an upsell mechanism that comes along with Loox. What I mean by that is you're able to set up an easy referral system by saying whenever someone purchases, you can give someone a percentage off and get a certain amount back to increase people to buy more who are their friends, and actually even set up upsells post-purchase for people to buy more of your products. And again, this is all done with a click of a button inside of your Shopify store. There's no code that you need to do in order to get this functionality. So because of how powerfully this app displays reviews on your store, the fact that it can help upsell new and existing customers, ultimately for a price point that anyone can afford, this makes Loox.app an absolute must-have for any Shopify brand looking to grow their sales. Now, the next app on here is going to be Replo.app. Now, full transparency, I am affiliated with Replo, but with that said, this tool has been an absolute game changer for us at the agency. Replo.app, as it says on the website, is Shopify without the dev time, which essentially just means that you can build incredible landing pages in an instant. And the reason why we choose Replo over all of the other visual builders to help us build our funnels is because of all the incredible resources and the community that it has. What's absolutely incredible about Replo is they have pre-built templates on some of the biggest brands in e-commerce, which essentially means that you can funnel hack brands with the click of a button. So for people that are just starting out, or for people that maybe don't have the luxury of working with a fully custom development team, Replo gives you the ability to have incredible pages on your store with literally the click of a button and an intuitive UI to allow you to customize. Now, the reason why we love Replo as well is because of how fast that we can actually build our custom pages for clients. So for example, this is a custom page that we were able to build for a client in 3 days. Now, prior to Replo, a page like this would probably have taken us 2 weeks with all the QA and all the coding and everything that we would have to do with our development team. Whereas now we were able to just visually build this and get it live and start testing right away. And funny enough, this page ended up being our best performing landing page. And another reason why Replo is such an incredible tool is because they actually have an entire community of Replo experts that can build these pages for you. Now, as for the pricing, you can get Replo for $99 a month. And even at our agency where we build multiple pages for clients, we still only use a starter program, which gives us everything we need to do. So for $99 a month, you can almost have your competitors' landing pages on your store in a matter of seconds. And you can essentially continue to split test and optimize that page and make it unique to you without having to go through developers and pay insane fees to do so. So because of all those reasons, that puts Replo as the number 2 must-have app for all of our Shopify brands. Now, the third and final Shopify app you should have on your store is is going to be a post-purchase survey app. Now, of course, I'm always preaching about Triple Whale and how incredible it is. And the reason why I'm going to recommend Triple Whale as a third must-have app for your store honestly has so much to do with this post-purchase survey. The reason why this post-purchase survey is so powerful, especially on Triple Whale, is because Triple Whale will actually attribute it into your blended ad account metrics, which is absolutely insane. But with that said, I actually do have a free alternative if you just want to use that. But essentially getting any kind of app that will collect post-purchase survey data for you is an absolute must-have. The reason why it's a must-have is because, as you can see, we're able to get data from our actual customers. As you know, tracking in e-commerce can be a bit of a blur, but by having a post-purchase survey, this is how you can take a stab at getting almost 100% clarity on where the majority of your sales are coming from. As you can see, by leveraging this post-purchase survey, at a glance, I'm able to see where the majority of our sales and the majority of our revenue is coming from. And on top of that, if you use a tool like Triple Whale, you can see the average order value associated with it and even start to get modeled revenue attribution as well. Now, by using a post-purchase survey and asking people what actually led to their purchase, regardless of whatever Facebook or Google or TikTok reports, you have clarity of what platforms are working for you. So if you know from your customers what platforms are actually getting them to convert, that is invaluable data. What's amazing about Triple Whale as well is it also has a none of the above option for people to select. So for example, seeing it from Amazon, from the New York Times, Twitter, this can start to give you insights of other platforms that are generating sales for you that you might not be paying attention to. So because of what this essentially zero-party data can do for your business, this is an absolute must-have. Now, if you want to use Triple Whale comes with a mass amount of other incredible offerings, which is why I would definitely recommend getting Triple Whale on your store for the post-purchase survey, for the attribution that it provides, and for all of the incredible metrics that it can give you in order to scale your business. But if you don't have the budget for Triple Whale, that is no excuse to not be collecting post-purchase survey data, as there's literally apps that do it for free. One of our favorite free apps is called Art, and by installing this on your store, you can set up a survey app that does the exact same thing. Obviously, it's less pretty and there's a little bit more hard work involved in regards to summarizing the data, but nonetheless, you can start to collect data again from your customers to figure out what is actually going on and where they're coming from. If you know where your best customers are coming from, that allows you to double down on those channels and ultimately increase your sales. Now, one other app that I do want to throw in here as a bonus that didn't really make the top 3, but I definitely think is incredibly powerful, is called Go Tolstoy. And what this does is it essentially adds a UGC interactive video onto your website. Now, this is incredibly powerful and obviously takes UGC to another level and helps you provide insane amounts of credibility. So if you're looking for another way to provide social proof on your store, getting an app like Tolstoy involved and filming some kind of founder's video for only $19 a month is also incredibly valuable. And as you can see, it has a free 14-day trial. So I would definitely recommend trying this on your store and seeing what happens to the conversion rate after installing it. So that's all I got for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like down below and definitely leave a comment if there's any apps that you feel like should be in this top 3 list. And as always, if you're a multiple 6 or 7-figure Shopify brand looking for the help of a growth focused agency, make sure you grab a time with me using the calendar down below to get your custom action plan. With all that said, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you next week.